tense back and forth, and now a lawsuit filed after a suspension handed down by a local youth football league. I'm Dylan Foreman, covering your community in Orcutt, looking into the issue at hand and how it's being resolved. On August 17th, after a baseball practice, 7 players from an Orcutt youth football team were playing together using football pads at Rigetti High School, surrounded by their parents who also serve as assistant coaches. It was not a sanctioned practice, and head coach John DeMarco was at home. To them, it was simply kids playing.
Sent out the email to Orcutt Youth League Football and as well as my client, Mr. DeMarco, with some very heavy-handed sanctions and a proposed indefinite ban.
A video taken of the kids was sent to the Central Coast Youth Football League, which resulted in an initial ban of DeMarco, suspensions for the players and coaches, and the entire chapter's removal from participating in any All-Star competition this season. It was deemed a violation of a CCYFL bylaw that states any team found practicing on Saturday or Sunday will receive an automatic suspension for the season and a chapter fine of $250. League President Paco Maldonado said in a statement that these activities are unmistakably those of an organized football practice. They are not consistent with private recreational activities with friends, nor are they akin to a pickup game touch football with other youth players and their parents, or a father and son tossing a ball in their backyard. However, DeMarco's attorney, Amber Simmons, disagrees.
That's not a practice. That was kids who wanted to play. And why did it take place at Rigetti? Because they were already there.
They have since filed a lawsuit against the CCYFL. Since the initial sanctions were handed down, DeMarco's ban has been reduced to 5 years. The players are allowed to play games again, but they won't count, and all but one coach is allowed at games and practices.
You know, we're here for the kids. That's the whole point of this league in the first place, you know. So if we're out here, the kids can't play, or coaches can't coach, it makes it difficult to be there for the kids.
On Sunday, the Orcutt Youth Football Chapter held a quorum to discuss the situation, which has resulted in 7 of its members resigning and 2 being voted off in the past few weeks. Newly appointed President Reshmi Serene explained in a phone call that they have established a new board and that the new leadership team is, quote, committed to transparency, accountability, and most importantly, keeping our kids on the field.
Absolutely unfair to him and to our overall community. We just want to let the kids play.
First court date is set for early February of 2026. However, DeMarco and his legal counsel are seeking a preliminary injunction to allow the team to finish off this season without any of the sanctions. In Orcutt, Dylan Foreman, KSBY News.